This is Chapter 101 of The Flower of Freedom by Deborah J. Reeves. All rights to both the book and to my presentation of it are reserved. Please take your seat. You know your way by now, and you know that you're very welcome as long as you come with a good heart, good intentions, and leave your burdens behind. You can pick them up when you leave. 8 minutes is not so long. Okay, here we go. Chapter 101, Summer of Changes. That summer was one that would stay in their memories with special clarity. July and August ticked down. They all worked to create a wonderful nursery for the twins. Bertie and Marie worked together to paint the ceiling white, and then the walls the color that Colette had chosen. Colette worked long into the night to stencil a painted pattern around the room. On the wall near the door, she hung up candid photos of the four of them. She had had them blown up and framed. Colette and Oscar went shopping for a new crib. They had long ago given away the cribs that Bertie and Marie had used. They had learned an important lesson then, and they wanted only one crib in the room at the beginning. They remembered shopping for all the new things for two other babies, and they spoke of Anne-Marie's strong sense of style and vision. She's still smiling down on us, Oscar. There are times when she comes into my dreams and she tells me how proud she is. She's always smiling that wry smile. And she keeps saying, "Not bad for no real wedding." A new light fixture was installed, and that caused some friction between Bertie and Oscar. Colette stayed out of the way, and she went and turned the temperature gauge down on the air conditioning by 2 degrees, and soon the fixture was glowing and the frayed tempers were dissipated. Oscar went out and bought a big overstuffed chair in all the right colors that he thought would be perfect for Colette to nurse the babies in. Colette loved it, but she still insisted that the old rocker from the original nursery in the apartment be installed as well. At the end of every accomplished task, someone suggested that they should go for a swim. When the nursery was finished, Marie and Bertie spent more time wandering around the campus at McGill. Together they made up a book for Philippe that included maps of the campus, the way to the best coffee shop and breakfast place, the bus route to Colette and Oscar's home, in case he was ever lost, phone numbers for their friends and emergency services. Then Oscar and Bertie went shopping for a mini refrigerator for their dorm room. Oscar told him that it had better hold more than beer. Bertie grinned back at him in mock horror. "Who, me?" he asked. Colette and Marie went shopping for the bedding. Bertie ran out to the car just as they were pulling away to tell them that Philippe told me his favorite color is blue. "True blue," said Colette. "I won't forget, Bertie." Philippe arrived in Montreal 3 days before Marie had to leave for Paris. There was a welcome Philippe party in the backyard with the requisite sign and balloons in the front yard near the tire swing that Marie had insisted was de rigueur to complete the home. Oscar and Bertie had installed that swing 2 days after they arrived, and the neighborhood children were already making good use of it whenever Marie was not already in it. Philippe was somewhat dismayed by the attention when he arrived at the house after Oscar, Marie, and Bertie collected him from the airport. People he never met before ran up to hug him. All those he had met in the winter treated him like long-lost family members. "Oh, don't worry about it, Philippe. You'll soon learn that one characteristic of Canadians is that we take any opportunity for a party. Just smile and nod, and soon you will not be the most important person here. You'll just be one of us. Go over to the ice cooler, get yourself a drink. Offer to open one for anyone around you, and you'll be loved forever. We're a simple lot, Philippe. You're one of our own unless you choose not to be. By then, Colette's baby bump was making her waddle a little bit, and Oscar was becoming ever more solicitous, much to her annoyance. "Take it while you can get it," said Fan. By my third pregnancy, Jean-Claude was back to forgetting to take the garbage out. This time, you wouldn't even imagine we had garbage. Now he's wondering why I'm so slow. Michelle chuckled and added, by my third pregnancy, Doug was wondering why I wasn't giving him those nice foot rubs anymore. Yeah, Colette, take it while you can get it. For the first 2 days before Marie left, Bertie slept in a sleeping bag on the floor of his room, and he gave Philippe his bed. Philippe was horrified again, and he wanted to take the sleeping bag on the floor. Bertie held his ground. Marie told Philippe that first morning at breakfast that was the most gentlemanly behavior she had ever seen from Bertie. He must like you, she ribbed Philippe. Don't worry, it's only one more night because I fly out before midnight tomorrow, and then you can have my room. Sleeping on the floor will be good for Bertie. It will straighten his spine in preparation for when he has to carry around the babies. Bertie tells me that you'll like my princess bed better anyway, she said around her cornflakes as Bertie made faces at her. Princess Marie has an opinion, mocked Bertie. He's been calling me that since Mama bought me that bed. I think it was her dream bed as a child, and the canopy makes me feel cozy. Unlike Bertie, I never had a problem sharing. I have witnesses, Marie. Everyone saw how you refused to share Mama's Napoleon cookies when we were in Switzerland, even after I was injured. Oh, don't be dramatic. There were none left by the time we left the ski resort. Even when I asked Mama for twice as many, I still didn't get any when we went back to France, he pouted. What's that the hockey boys say? Oh, yeah, you snooze, you lose. Not much snoozing involved, retorted Bertie. More like pure selfishness. That's the end of chapter 101. I'm about to tape the next chapter, which is called Philippe in the Middle. These loving siblings are just busy with their banter. It's very normal to them. I remain your friend, Deborah. Please come back for the next chapter. Bye.